Yo, what's up, everybody? Matty Ice back again with Profit Props. This is the sharp side. As always, at least I try to always do this, we are going to recap yesterday first. Yesterday, 5-5 overall. I am very pleased with cashing the builder lotto we built yesterday. Yo, appreciate you tapping in, Mac. We did cash the builder we had in here yesterday, all the leans. Ben, I don't know if you're in here yet. I don't know if Koulibaly cashed. If so, that would have been 4 for 4 on the leans yesterday. So productive show. The only reason we didn't profit yesterday, we lost a half a unit. The only reason we didn't profit is Shay. I put 2.5 on that. That's on me. If that's a 1 unit play, we still make some money yesterday. That being said, he was 2 away. Very bad second quarter, which ultimately killed us. Slow start to the first, actually. Very slow start to the first. Did finish the first with 5. Did Koulibaly cash, Ben? Wondering if that over 8.5 points cashed on Koulibaly. I think that was the number. No, we cashed the Wimby under. We cashed the Champagne over, and we cashed Michael Porter Jr. late. Finished exactly with 8. All right, good call. Not keeping it on for the gang. Good call. So yeah, 5-5 yesterday. If I wouldn't have put 2.5, we'd have made 1.5. But I put 2.5 on Shay, who missed by 1.5. So -5. We're gonna get that back today. I've got 4 plays I like, and really hope y'all are gonna be able to help me today. A lot of absolutely crazy things going on behind the scene. I'm not even going to really say much about it. Just know what I pop out with tomorrow and Sunday is about to blow y'all's minds. Like, I don't even understand it. Y'all are going to be like, what the fuck is Matty Ice doing out there with him? Like, it's crazy shit's about to pop off the next 2 days. Yo, Breadsticks, appreciate you joining in, brother. Yeah, big things come in the next 2 days. I'll be in Arizona. I'll give you that. I should land in Arizona about 10 a.m. Arizona time tomorrow. We'll have a bunch of college football content, And then we will have NFL content on Sunday, some absolute madness. That Sunday night game is going to be special. I'm going to be all over that Dallas game. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not supposed to announce nothing yet, so I'll just chill. Yo, appreciate you tapping in, bro. I remember last year we used to have people from all over the world for real. It's hard to hold it back, man. Shit's about to be crazy. Definitely over 0.5. That's a lock. Crazy. All right, let's get into the games we've got for today. Oh shit, let me pull this up. And then let's do this. Shout outs props.cash. Make sure you use code SHARP25 to get 25% off your first month. I'll be using props.cash to break down the slate today. We'll start with the Brooklyn game. I was looking at Piala's points here today. I don't really feel one way or the other. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's a pretty big spread. Give me this. Hold on. Let me give this a refresh real quick. No, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm going out there to watch all this shit and make content with him. Like, I catch flight tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. my time. So shit's about to be whack as fuck. I don't even know what all is going to happen. I don't know if there'll be a sharp side stream tomorrow for the NBA. Might be focused on football, college football, and NFL this weekend because, wow, what a fucking crazy thing. Excuse me. Magic are huge favorites. I'm not probably going to touch anything in this game besides what I've already released. Let me go check and see if that's still available. So we have, did I not play Jalen Suggs yet? I thought I played that. I must have just looked at that last night. Man, that 14.5 looks juicy for me for Jalen Suggs. You're right. You're right. At home over was a wagon last year. You know, it's funny because I'll just be straight up with y'all. I've flown plenty in my life. I've been on a lot of flights, probably 20, 30, 40 flights. I still fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. And I didn't get the confirmation until 11 p.m. last night. Like, trust me, trust and believe. If I knew this was going to happen on Monday, I'd have drove out. I'm telling you, I swear. If I knew for fact Monday this was happening, I'm driving. I'm dead ass driving. But now, if I left right now, I wouldn't be there until like 5 p.m. that time tomorrow. So I got to catch the flight now. Flight's at 9 a.m., 8 a.m. actually. I'm thinking about this is how much I hate flying. Not even sleeping. Maybe take a little nap today. Not even sleeping the night. Start drinking about 3 a.m., but stop drinking about 6. Because you know how after you stop drinking, you like get tired as fuck? Trying to aim that out so I can get on the plane, pass out at 8 a.m., and then, get it's about a 5-hour flight, get my 5 hours in and start drinking again, most likely. I mean, who knows? Shit's going to be wild, boys. I don't know if any of us are prepared for this. I don't even know how I'm in. It's just wild. Just wild. All right, let's see if there's anything I like. I'm not going to touch Schroeder, but I'd lean under on points. He only had 9 potential assists last game. Cool on Schroeder. I'm cool on Paolo's points. I lean over his rebounds, but the price is getting crazy. He had 17 potential rebounds, and they played Miami. So I lean over on Paolo's point, or no, rebounds. Points I'm interested in, but I want to see how he looks. Like 33 versus Miami, good job. Let's see if he carries that out. What was his field goal attempts versus Franz? 24 of them bitches. All right. I knew he chucked it. I didn't know he chucked it that many times. Franz had 16. All right. Yeah, lean over. Paolo rebounds. What about Franz? What are we seeing here? He had 12 rebound chances. Also, for anyone on props.cash with the app, they have a grade now for the player versus their their position on the other team. So something that would definitely keep in mind. Here you can still see it here, but keep in mind that with the app. Franz over 3.5 assists. I like it. Let's talk about it. Let's look at it. He had 10 potentials last game. No, he had 8 potentials. I'm sorry. I like this one too, but again, it's the price that's just too fucking juicy for me. If I don't know where this opened, I didn't get anything bet last night. Like I told y'all, it's been crazy. Next week we should be back to normal, but this week is just. I mean, NBA starting on top of everything else is just crazy, but it's all good. It's all good. It's good shit. So lean over here. Price is just awful. He only had 5 potential assists versus Miami. kind of lean Payalo's assists under, just being honest. Isaac's a game time decision. That's all we're really working with. I know Cam Thomas went off last game. A lot different matchup here versus Orlando, though. Yeah, he had 36 in the opener. He had 27 field goal attempts. I do think he's going to shoot it 20 times per game. I think we're getting that for sure. Vooch double-double. Let's go look at it. We need 9.5. He had 16 rebound chances in the first game. Who did they play? The Pelicans. What were his minutes, though? He did play 30. Okay, I didn't know if they... Yeah, I'd say 30 is kind of the floor. I'm going to steer clear of that one. I don't hate it. Don't think that I hate it. But dude just chucks. So I'm going to steer clear of Cam on this one. I've got 4 plays. It might stay light, honestly, today. It might stay light, honestly, today. Vooch, double-double, lean, yes. Especially if there's a plus on in front of it. If Vooch double-double's got a plus in front of it, I'm interested. All right, I'm good on that Brooklyn-Orlando game. Philly-Toronto. I did play Scotty Barnes under 23.5 already. Let me double check. Did I play it or did I fucking think about it? Because I thought I played Suggs. Scotty Barnes under 23.5. I did play that. I'm good with not playing Suggs too, by the way. Home game, that's right. Scotty Barnes under 23.5. Are you still available? No. Yes, DraftKings under 23.5 minus 120. I think that's a good play. I think that's a really good play. I like Scotty Barnes under 23.5 minus 120. Damn, Joel, we're on the same page here. Yeah, Mac, 22 is still good. They're killing y'all down there. Yes, I did see that Embiid and Paul George, I'm pretty sure, are both out again. Fairly confident in saying that. Injuries. Out. Yeah, both of those are out. Caleb Martin played, I think, 34 minutes last game. A lot. He played a lot of minutes. $37.5. I think Caleb Martin might have a day. We'll see if he plays. What are they saying his injury was? Right calf bruise. Okay. I'm pretty sure he chucked too. Yeah, he had 10 field goal attempts, more than I thought he would. Keep an eye on me and Caleb Brunson this season. Caleb Brunson. Caleb Martin. My God, I've not been sleeping if you can't tell. Drummond's rebounds got away from us. I've seen people get 10.5 opening night. You know how pissed I am. I miss that. 13.5, no value in my opinion. This Raptors team, I don't want to do much with. Like, if we're being honest, let me just see him because they're talking about resting vets and all this other shit. Scotty Barnes pissed me off. I don't want to do much with this team unless it's fade them. Like maybe a quickly under points. Where's his ass at? I'm already on Barnes though. Wait, is quickly hurt? Game time decision. My God, these teams are beat up. Barrett's out, right? He's a game time decision. If he plays, that makes me feel even better about Scotty for real, but Scotty sucks. Quickly did not practice. Appreciate that. I'd say that matters like 70% of the time. I'd say 70% he doesn't play. How many field goal attempts did he put up in the first game? 30. Jesus God. Jesus God Almighty. Lord. What's Oubre's line at? 20.5, huh? I say we give 15 to 20 out of Oubre. Man knows how to let him go. Yeah, 57%. This line's probably pretty close to right. 19.5 for a really good price. I would have maybe took a bite out of it. Quickly is out. Good call, Joel. Good call, Joel. Quickly is out. If anyone hears anything about Barrett, let me know. Maxi assists under. Okay. Kind of like your thoughts there a lot. How many potentials did he have? He had 10 potentials. What's the line? Oh. 6.5 feels inflated as fuck. Because they obviously went down without Embiid last year. Doesn't matter about Paul George. Did have a 10-piece versus him last time they played. Let me go to the market. I think I can get behind a Maxi assists under, kinda. There's plus 120s out there, both DraftKings and ESPN, which tells me it probably opened 7.5, but I don't care. 6.5 plus 120? Feels like a lot. What did he average potential assists without Embiid last year? I would love to know that. Average 9.5 potential assists without Embiid last year. The conversion rate would have to be stupid. Man, I think I got to go with this one at plus 120. Let's go a half a unit. It's such plus odds. Get this out. All right, let's go to DraftKings. I'm gonna smack the plus 120. Let me double check. I'm not seeing anything better than that. Yeah. I'm going a half a unit here. Tyrese Maxey under 6.5 assists. Going a half a unit here. Hey, I know we're past recap time, but if I could just take a minute to bitch. If anyone saw the closing line value we had on Dante DiVincenzo yesterday, boys, minus 101. Minus 101 that closes minus 170. Motherfucker ends with 2. Honestly, when I had that much value, we should have just played the under and We should have played the under for break even because there. I mean, what are we doing? How do I miss that though? I mean, that's on me. I got to be better, but that's just disgusting. Hold on, I got to get this bet in. I released it. Now I got to bet it. Hold on. Wow, you're an idiot because DraftKings isn't actually open. Fucking idiot. Let me see if ESPN is. Hopefully that saves me. That's embarrassing. That's why you fucking bet it first. 365 is a plus 120. Good looks. Let me make, I think I can get it here at ESPN too. Yep, ESPN's there too. Get it wherever you got to get it. All right. Good deal. All right, let's keep it pushing. I do like that. It's at MGM as well. Good looks. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah, everyone, I released it. Several books at it. This DK does seem to be locked up though. Several books are available. All right, Matty Ice. Anything else in this one? Any more requests in this one? I'll probably keep it pushing. Got a pretty decent sized slate here. Detroit, Cleveland, next one up. Let me see. I got burnt on a Donovan Mitchell rebound prop because he did not play the last 15 minutes of the game, I think. He only played 27 minutes in that one. He had three. If he plays 32, 33, 34, it probably cashes. That's on me, though. Like, I knew Toronto was going to suck. Sorry, shout outs to our guy in the cord that loves them, but they said when they came into the year, they're not trying to win games. They're trying to improve young players, So that's on me. I'll take that one to the, yeah, you're right. Garland was sweat free. I was looking at his under again today, but it's 17 and a half. There's not an 18 and a half to be found. No, it doesn't sound like a lot, but makes me like it a little less. Oh, shit. I did not see Fanatics there earlier. Let's just go see. Because again, Detroit sucks. Oh, I've got to play in this too. Don't let me forget Cade Cunningham under 25 and a half. DraftKings was at 130. Hold on, I'm pulling up the market here. Nah, I gotta. Oh, wait, but FanDuel moved. Hold on, let me refresh this. But then FanDuel did bump up to 18 and a half. Does that give me a little bit of worry? Sure. But do I also think they're going to whoop the fuck out of this team? Yes. And I'm not here to say that I don't think the Pistons are going to be improved because I do think the Pistons are going to be improved. But I also think Cavs are like a top 3-4 team. Not Toronto, Philadelphia, if healthy. Obviously, Boston's the best. Number one, get out of here. I think New York's going to be really good. Philly, if healthy. Bucks have a chance to be really good. And then the Cavs. So, they're one of those top Eastern Conference teams. Detroit maybe actually could get to a play-in spot this year. So that's like different levels. I think Cleveland can be top 4. I think Pistons can be a play-in. That's a bold take, though, honestly. Cade's getting better though. Duran's like a fucking double machine. I think Tobias will add a little bit of spark. Although we can look. Did he have 11 in the first quarter and finish with 13 or something crazy like that? I was real upset I didn't play it off rip. It was first half he had 11, 13, and then he didn't score in the second. Yeah, that's crazy talk. I was real upset I didn't play that at halftime, but now we're chilling. Not going to play Tobias again. I said, let's see him first. Cleveland is a tough team for him to go over if he couldn't get it in Indy. What were his minutes in the second half, out of curiosity? Played 16 minutes in the second half. 0 for 4 from the field. First half, he had 9 field goal attempts. 6 for 9. All right. Played about 19 minutes. All right. Yeah, going to stay off of that. What's Duran's rebounds at? At 10 and a half, 120. I know it's a difficult matchup. Nah. He had 20 versus Indy, but that's a really high-paced game. I'm gonna chill on that. We might come back. Yesterday we did cash the lean parlay. I'd be interested to know what his double ticket is. I'd be interested to know what a Duran double ticket costs. Jared Allen. Cooked last year. Only played 26 minutes. Still had 19 rebound chances in the first game. Only came away with 7 of them. You'd expect that rate to be better. Rebounds, or did you play double? The Duran double? Is that what you're on? I like the Duran double. Not gonna lie to you. Like it a lot better than trying to bet over a 10.5 or an 11.5. Yeah, you see this? I like that a lot better. Oh my God. The Builder. Good call, bro. Did you bet that last night, or is the Builder still that ticket? Because I forgot. They be fucking up when you do builders like that. New year. Gotta remember all the old tricks of the trade. Jaybird, you in this bitch? Check 365. Man, FanDuel's like nuked their odds. They're awful. Plus 130 for a 10 and 10? Are you fucking kidding me? Hold on. I got a plus 130. Plus 130. They make their milestones so easy too. Uh all right. I gotta play this right now. 365 has got the best odds. 365 has got the best odds. 10 and 10. They're so dumb. They're so dumb. Over 10, go to the player milestones, over 10 points, over 10 rebounds. I'm going to DraftKings right now to try to build it, see what they got it at. They have fucking nothing open for this book? What's going on? Or for this game? Man, one of these books could really just not suck and break away from the pack. Yeah, I'm looking for a Duran builder. I'm going 10 and 10 because God knows he's not getting 10 assists. I'd be more worried about 10 blocks for real. Yeah, it's 115 at FanDuel. I honestly, Play it however, like minus 105. That's a good play too. I'm going 365 here. So let me get that out and then do what I got to do that. Minus 120. Nah, fuck that. FanDuel's at 115. I should check MGM before I release it. Just do everybody the justice. Let me check MGM, make sure they don't have good, better odds. I bet I'm pretty confident 365 is going to be the best one. Same game parlay. They don't even have their alt lines out yet. All right, no, yeah, that's the best. That's the best one. Get that done. 1 unit since it's plus odds. Again, check your state to state Vegas. I think that our state to state basis. I think Vegas is the only state that it's technically illegal in. But if you don't have 365 in your state, you better find a friend with 365 in his state. That's just all I'm gonna say about that. All right, let's keep it pushing. And bet 365, come to fucking Maryland so I don't need to find friends in other fucking states. Come on now. Some motherfuckers don't get shit in as quick as I like. I need that shit now. You know what I mean? Like, give me control. Hey, breadsticks, again, shout outs, boy, for the fucking builder, dog. Cause that I forgot all about that hack. That was a hack last year. Shout outs. Shout outs. Rebound chance is 9. Played 35.8 minutes. It's juicy though. No, I'm gonna lay off. Lean over. It's too juicy. At 110, 120, that's a play, but that's why it's fucking 150. Fuck you, Donovan Mitchell. You're gonna blow him out and miss. Mobley, not a great matchup actually on the interior. Points might actually be a decent play though. Let's go investigate that further. What's the market at? 16 and a half. There might be some 15s out here. Mobley. 16 and a half is the best number I can get. There's an 888 Sports 15 and a half, 137. I'm sure another book has an alt line like that. If we want the 16, we'd have to move quickly. Hold on. All right, I want to look at last season. Let's go explore. Pick and roll, man. They sucked verse. Absolutely atrocious verse pick and roll. He scores 65% of his points inside the restricted range. They were absolutely fucking horrendous inside the restricted range. Okay. Field goal attempts, 14 field goal attempts. Okay. I want to know if Allen played, if Garland played, and if Mitchell played. How are your stats? Okay. Less appealing. Very unappealing because they were fucking trash. Why didn't you soar over? Blowout, I'm sure. I like this over. I'm going to stay away because it has blowout potential written all over it. I'm going to stay away from this, but if you're looking for a last minute lean, I'll put it down as a lean too. I'm taking Durant double off the lean because I played it, but we do have a Mobley over 16 and a half points. Keeping it as a lean. Maybe a lean parlay at the end of the show, but I'm not running it. All right, let's move on from this game. It's got disaster road all over it. All right, there's some stuff we could do here. He had 30 and 12 opening night. Started off rough, if I remember. First quarter points was not good, right? 4 points, but he did have those 6 assists in the first quarter. Shooting came as the game went on. Played Brooklyn, that's right. 21 potential assists, played 37 minutes in that game. Charlotte's bad, real bad. I don't think Atlanta's that good. I kind of like the over here if this line is still available here for Trey. I see a 25, 115 FanDuel best number. 25, 115 looks to be my best number. Oh, yeah, no vig. I mean, everybody can get it. No vig is kind of like another exchange book. They've you should check it out. They've been wanting me to work with them, but I got so much going on. I'll get to it. I'm just busy right now. I'm not touching his assist line. I'm not touching it at all. Absolutely not touching his three-pointers made line. Not touching it at all. His points line is interesting to me at 25 and a half. Again, first a bad team, though. Look at this. Oh, yeah, I'm tripping. Clint under 10 and a half points in this game. Played 19 minutes in the first game, and the quote-unquote backup played 28 and a half minutes. So I just don't – I think Clint's falling out of this rotation. I think he's going to go way down. Did I release a LaMelo, or are you saying that the line moved on us? Okay. Yeah, no, actually, shout outs to Joel. When I woke up this morning, I saw he had a write-up out on it. And when I looked, it had moved. Yeah, I think that's what you mean. Yeah. We did miss the line on LaMelo for sure. 7.5 would have been lit, but I'm not laying 8.5. Maybe catch me live though. Am I doing anything tonight? No, I'll probably be on playback tonight. I'll probably try, like I said, stay up late because I got to catch a flight to Arizona at fucking 8 in the morning. Oh, I hate flying. Oh, you can fact check this too right now. If you go to Dez's page, I feel bad about this because they both fucking chalked. But he had me and a couple other cappers put out a parlay last night, and I had fucking Aaron Jones in it over 65 yards. What did he have? 50, 59 or 60? Fucking lame as hell, bro. I didn't even want to talk about football last night. I'll recap that next show. But Aaron Jones, I cannot believe points. I'm in basketball mode. Russian receiving probably cash too because he had a grip of fucking receiving yards. Addison, he had 2 catches, 22 yards, I believe. We were 1 catch away. Minnesota didn't look good. Rams looked good. Disappointed in myself with that one. Jones, I would fucking run that again. Like, I guess the game script wasn't there, but Jones should have cashed for us. 19 carries. I'm taking that to the bank. Addison only 3 targets. That's a bad miss. Sorry to get off on that rant. Just pissed about yesterday. All right. LaMelo's assist, yeah, was a great play. Not touching that. Clint rebounds under. Did play that. Trey points over. Do like it. Miles Bridges only had 11 field goal attempts in 32 minutes in that game. LaMelo went off, though, right? 30 couple? 34 and 11. That's right. I think he almost had a triple-double. Yeah, he had 8 boards. Actually, I kind of like LaMelo's over, too. Not going to lie to y'all. Kind of like LaMelo's over, too. Maybe I get cute tonight. I like Trey and LaMelo both to have 20. I like Trey to LaMelo both to have 20. Now we have to go to Action Network and find a book that doesn't add in juice because I don't think those parlays are correlated enough for us to pay extra juice. So that'll be my mission today. I'm going to say Action DraftKings doesn't, and that's just solely based off of last year. If someone wants to go to 365, if anyone listening has it, I would love to know I need to know the odds on them as well, though. Individual odds. LaMelo and Trey both to give me 20 tonight. DraftKings, why the fuck don't you? Oh, Brandon Miller's not playing. I mean, he's out. He's out. Is that what we're waiting on? Because he's not playing. Open up. FanDuel's trash. You can't use FanDuel for fucking any same game parlay. Don't even worry about it. They be adding juice on shit that's not even correlated. They have good odds for other things. I'm not trying to say they're worthless. Minus 225. I'm going to keep it a buck. I am not touching that shit. I was honestly thinking we were going to be at like 140, 150, looking for one other leg. 20 and 20 is crazy. No, they're bullshitting here too. Man, you can go 23 and 23 at 127, but I'm not interested in that at all. Early in the season, boys, not a lot of data to go off of. Probably keeping it light. LaMelo's assists, I missed it. That was a good play at 7.5. I missed it. You know what? Onyeke. Pretty sure I've heard him pronounce it like that. I fuck with his points over too, just a little bit. Like I said, I think he's taking Clint's role. I think he's going to play 30 minutes a night, close to 28 first game. I think that's real. Lean over there. I'm not going to waste my whole day on that game, though. Let's get on to the next one. Karl Anthony Towns only had 12 in the opener, but Boston, that game was a blowout. Miles Turner against Detroit had 20. There was a point in time last year where we were riding Turner, but that was before the Pascal trade. He had 14 attempts. Hallie killed us. Someone in the cord was asking about a Brunson PRA under. Indy just doesn't feel like the right team to do it against, though. Indy doesn't feel like the right team to do it against. I have NFL. Yeah, bro, I'll go over McConnell. I have NFL underdog on just in case I got to get out in front of injury news and shit. Just came out that Baker Mayfield will not be fined for using Zins on the sideline. What a fucking headline. FanDuel being the highest on Brunson gives me some pause to it. Brunson, PRAs, 41-11. Nah, I'm cooling on that. I'm good on Brunson. Someone ask about McConnell or Nemhard. Yeah, McConnell points and assists over. Anyone that watched the stream last year, who remembers where I went, what site we went to see when players played with what rotations? I know there's a site. Give me a minute. Everything's coming back to me. Was it lineups? Was it lineups.com? Where you could see rotations? Projected minutes? Indy? I think this is how I did it. Hold up. We're getting there. McConnell's only at 13, and not a big fan. Man, he's one of those guys though. Like while he's in, he's doing shit. He's shooting, he's passing, he's making plays. I want per game. Yeah, I know that he runs the second unit. Who runs with him? That's a good question. Dude, his per 36 stats are some of the best in the NBA. I mean, that's a strike, but I mean, it's all-star numbers. His per 36, he's at 20 points, 11 assists, 55% from the field, 40% from three, 79 from the free throw line, 3 turnovers, kind of high on the turnover margin. 5 boards. Per 36, he's a solid player. Can't say enough about it. If I had to use my last year's model, Matherin's going to have a big year. We'll go over Matherin. I've got McConnell at 55 here. I don't like that it's the Knicks. Did I say 55? Because I meant 15 and a half. I need to sleep. 15 and a half is where I'm at. So I do lean over here. Knicks is a tough matchup. I know they let Boston do whatever the fuck they want, but Boston's just on a whole nother level. Probably steer clear for me here, but I do lean over. Let's go take a look at Matherin. Thank you, sweetie. Not against Indy. Hold on a second. The play is Matherin here, I think. I think the play is Matherin. That's what I think. Hold on. We can get a little deeper into this. Hold on. Knicks. Let's go off last year. 30% from above the break, 37% from the restricted area. Knicks, not very good inside the restricted area. And they lost Hardenstein. I don't know that Towns replaces interior defense like that. Kind of actually really liking Benedict Mathurin here. Knicks D is tough. I know that's what. If this were most other teams, this is enough right here to make me fire. PRAs. Man, I'm not even fucking kidding. I think he could smack that on points. What were his rebound chances? None. Potential assists, none in that first game. Played 27 minutes. That's kind of wild. Listen, I agree. Okay, okay. Still updating. Got you. Yeah, I got you. That makes sense. Sometimes on Wednesdays they don't have all the snap percentages out yet too, so that makes sense. All right. Man, I think I got to be on Matherin in some way, shape, or form. I talked in the beginning of the year a lot about how I thought he'd have a very solid improvement. Look at that 4-point game against the Knicks, though, in 23 minutes. Different team. I understand that. It's a Knicks. It's a Thibs team. They're going to be good on defense. Ben, I don't hate that idea. It might be something like Mobley at like 15, Matherin at 10. I'd be interested to know if that's minus 120 or better. Cat over blocks. I need to get into the defensive market. I see people making splashes on defense. Yo, I low key think the opposite. Why is Cat's blocks minus 117? Just because the pace of play? So many more possessions? Kind of think the opposite about Cat's blocks. Yeah, you're right. Roll without Gobert is good call. He did still seem like offensively, he was pulled away from the basket some, but you're right. Defensively, he'll be matching up directly with Turner. Yeah, but see, that I don't like that either. Turner's going to have him pulled away from the basket a lot as well. Although, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Miles Turner got blocked a lot last year. Average 2 per game defensively. Yeah, so like in this game, he would have gone from guarding Pascal to Turner. Only 8 rebound chances. He did only play 24 minutes in that game. I'm good with laying off of this. Let's see how he looks. If you like the read, go with it. I like the read. He is the center now and shit. But I'm gonna just see him in that offense a little more before I go with blocks. Defense, sorry. Anything else in this one? Anyone else got any? Man, do I go back? Miles was a fucking wagon. They don't know. They don't know. Listen, I'm a WVU guy. There's some bias in this. Just putting that out there. But bias fucking cash last game, right? Um, man, I really think he's a 25 a night kind of guy. 25-9 and a blowout. I don't know if he finished the game. Maybe I should see one more game. Let me see them in a competitive game first. But I'm leaning on McBride's over. Leaning McBride's over. Let me see them one more time. Let me see him one more time. This is probably a playback game. Looking at the 7 o'clock games, that's probably the 7 o'clock. I mean, obviously I'll bounce around, but yeah, that Knicks game is the premier game. Although that Rockets Grizzlies game going on at 8 should be good too. I've been all over the place here. I mean, Brunson's PRA is kind of a lean for me. I'm not taking McHale's under versus that team, but missing that under last week or 2 nights ago was bullshit. 0 and then fucking 16 quick ones and then sits. Like, fuck you. If you made me take Brunson, nah, I'm not. What is it? This team, I mean, he could have a 50 ball versus his team. Literally had 44 last year. 17, he only played 29 minutes. Not sure if that was injury, if they just beat the brakes off of him. Hold on. Before I move on from this game, what am I doing with Mathurin? Am I going with the 10 plus? Man, I feel like this 12 is screaming my name. He only had 8 field goal attempts. That gives me some pause. I really thought it'd be higher because he played 25 minutes. So I want to see last year when he played 25, 24 to 30. That's fine. And his field goal attempts was around 11 usually. It's Knicks. It's Knicks. I get it. It's Knicks. Tough team. All right, next game. Mathurin is on the sheet. He's probably going to end up at the end of the night parlay. Didn't he have a fuckload of assists? No, he only had 5. I thought he went way. It was rebounds. He had 18 rebounds against Charlotte. That's crazy work. Zach Edey fouled out in like what? No, what did DeRozan do last night? Someone tell me. Someone let me know. What did he do? He had 0 after the first, huh? Is it right back to business? Maybe 2? And then he probably finished with like fucking 18, 19, 20? Is that what happened? I'm telling you what, come next Monday. I get home next Monday at like noon. Well, I land in DC at noon, so it's actually going to be like 3 hours. Probably won't be home till like 4. Yeah, probably playback's going crazy next week. This week, just today, and then I'll be doing football content. Man. Oh, wait a second. 22? How many field goal attempts? 9? Oh, that was potential assists. What was the score of the Memphis Utah game? Huh? Hey Siri, what was the score of the Grizzlies Utah game last week?
The Grizzlies did not play the Jazz October 13th, 2024 through last Saturday. The two played on November 29th, 2023, with the Grizzlies winning 105-91.
What? What are you talking about? Siri, what was the score of the Grizzlies game versus Utah Jazz on October 23rd? Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Siri, what was the score of the Grizzlies Jazz game?
The Jazz were beaten by the Grizzlies last Wednesday. The final score was 126-124.
Interesting. No way, that's still real, is it? Grizzlies, Rockets. Player, nah. I don't even see player combos open anymore. I'm lying like shit. Hold on. No, I just need to refresh. That's 29 and a half. Take a peep at Jabari Smith rebounds. Appreciate it. Jabari. $33 minutes opening night. Only had 5 on 9 chances versus Charlotte. But Sengun was a fucking rebound hog in this one, so keep that in mind. Let's give him 30. Over in every matchup last season. Way over in every matchup last season. Joel, I'll get to this narrative, but I do kind of like Jabari's rebounds over. Joel, I hope you like the over because that's where I'm leaning. Sengun was a rebound hog. I'll give you that in the first game, but I don't think he's averaging 18 per game. Add Sengun. Good call. Wow. Goes up even more. Yeah, I think I got to lock this in. DraftKings did just move to 110. That's where I see the best number. I got 101 offshore. Listen, if you don't have any offshore books, bookmaker, you can bet from any country in the fucking world. I know you got to use Bitcoin. Like, it's not that hard. But I'm betting it there. You can bet it where you want. But it's you can play it anywhere. Joel, I'm playing this. I appreciate it. I don't know if you're already on it, but I am going to either tell you or play it. Why do you think he only had 9 rebound chances in the first game? Just because fucking old buddy ate them all up? Or, yeah, 9. Sengun fucking ate them all up. Hold on. I'm going to DraftKings, see if this 110 is still alive. Houston. Jalen Green is under. I kind of like Jalen Green's under again. Let's see if there's a good price on it. Not that I'm not going to take Jabari's over, but damn, it's kind of getting crazy on Green. We laid 130 last game. He had 2 in like the first 2 minutes and then didn't grab another. 134 at Rivers. I think I'm gonna go ahead and smash that right now too, y'all. Yeah, let's go ahead and lock this in. 134 at Rivers. I think I just want to go to win a unit. I think I want to go to win a full unit. And you know what? No. We're going to risk just one unit. That way, if anyone has to go to DraftKings at the 140, we're not at 1-4. We're all risking the same. Let's just risk one. I'm going 134. That's the best price I see. I actually don't have a 365 line. Let me double check that before I fire here. Big facts. So then who's guarding Jaren Jackson? Left hamstring game time decision. That would be awesome if he didn't play. I know he doesn't get a lot of boards, but 135. Okay, so it's good anywhere. All right, yeah, let's do this. He's doubtful. Good looks, Joe. Good looks. That's why you're saying he's probably guarding Aldi. I appreciate it. Good looks. Jonathan Taylor tracking to play anyone that's interested in that just got released. Jalen Green under 5.5. Rivers at everyone. I'm gonna just say play 2 minus 140. And then he plays for the Rockets. I'm trying to add the team names in here. I know I'll be forgetting sometimes, y'all. All right. And honestly, it's funny because I think I'm just gonna stay right here and go with Jabari over. I'm liking everything Joel's telling me. Jaren Jackson Jr. is doubtful. Sengun's gonna have a tougher time with Eddie. I don't like this guarding Alderman on the 3-point line. And Joel actually wanted to go there and talk about his 3-point line. Anyways, he had Joel say you say 10? 6 3-point attempts in the first game. Oh, I'm sorry. That was the last head-to-head. No, 10. I was right. You said 10. I think it's key to focus on minutes here too. Doubtful means 25 minutes probably. Didn't allow a lot to power forwards. Didn't allow a lot in general. This was the only matchup last year. He did have 2 on 4 attempts. All right, so let's filter down a little bit more. He's going to get a handful of 3-point attempts, right? Assuming Jaren Jackson Jr. doesn't play, let's go like 4. Now we're looking really sexy, and we're at plus money. Matchup was Elite versus Jazz. Matchup for who was Elite versus the Jazz? Alderman in the first game? Yeah, you're right. I'm tripping. I need to do some more. Let's go Memphis. Last year, middle of the pack, above the break. Not a great team versus spot up. Not a great team versus transition. Not a great team. Well, to play verse, they're pretty solid defensive teams in those aspects. You said ladder it. No, I don't know if I'd ladder it. But the 2 at plus money seems like a decent play. 2+ at plus money seems like a decent play. I'm seeing here though, not as good of a matchup as it was with Utah. Utah spot up. They were 21st, transition 23rd. Ten attempts is crazy talk, though. Four plus might be a little, what's the word? Overzealous here, but man, 4 to 8 looks good. 4 to 7 brings you back down to reality, though. Ben, I'm probably going to stay away, but I like it. It's a strong lean at plus money. Plus 115, 16, 14. Those are all probable plays. I got to circle back, though. It's still on my mind. Plus 115, very strong lean at plus money. Not going to lie to you. Jabari. Kind of like that I took greens under too. I mean, unless, okay, and DraftKings did go back to 05. Very small theoretical hold in the market. You have DraftKings at 05 on the over and Rivers at 07 on the under. So if you get the right side, you'll probably end up with good value. What did Eddie do in the first game besides foul out? Did he grab a bunch of boards or anything? Five boards in 14 minutes. So he'd probably be good for 10 in a full run. Give him 28, 29 minutes. Man, Matty Ice, what do you do? Obviously, we're not looking at Eddie here. It's going on the sheet. Probably going to be in a parlay at the end of the day. Let's keep it moving. Chicago, Milwaukee. Lonzo played. They don't even have a line out? Okay. Does anybody know exactly how many played? I know it was projected 15 or 16. Did Lonzo play? $14 minutes, 5 points, 4 assists. Okay, 2 for 4 from the field. Cool. Interested to see how that goes. Imagine he slowly increases his minutes. Points. Vooch, 21 versus the Pelicans. Milwaukee, different team. How'd he do versus them last year? 17. Man, those of you that were around last year remember I did run this fairly frequently, this Dame Lillard under, but I'm not under assists. First of all, I liked 7.5 a lot more than 8.5 last year. And This gives me caution. And 18 potentials last game gives me caution. I, I played that a lot last year. Not saying I won't play it again this year. Not the matchup. Not the matchup. I don't want to play anything on Chicago yet. I don't. Unless it was maybe a Vucevic over. I don't have a read on Giannis. There's nothing I want to do there. I'm not forcing anything. Have I sparked any interest here? Kinda. Kinda like it just as much as I kinda like this. Bobby Portis, huh? I think they win by 10 plus. I took Pritchard. This is one of those plays where you're banking. It's not completely on the blowout. It can happen without the blowout, but it's the read is the line's wrong because of the value of the blowout. Okay. And that burned me yesterday with Peyton Pritchard. So, and he closed the first blowout. He didn't close the second blowout. I think that's part of what also fucked us. He had 3 in the 11 minutes left in the fourth. I honestly thought he'd get a full run, and then he didn't. So, reason we lost there. Do I want to? No. I like Bobby over. I'm not taking it today. I like Bobby over fucking PRs too, probably, but not today. I mean, look at that. When's a 10 plus? Let's go with Giannis. Yeah. Yeah. I like it, man. I like it. It's going on the sheet. We'll have to break down a parlay here at the end. We're gonna have a couple. Bobby Portis. I don't see any 12s. Yeah, 13 and a half across the board. No 12s, no 14s, so that's good. All right, I'm going to open the board up for requests in this game. If not, I'm going to keep it pushing. Going once, going twice, sold. Next game. Steph had a 17 points in the first game. Utah sucks versus threes. Utah is awful versus threes. We're just going to do this, too. Get my face out of here. You guys have been looking at me for an hour and a half. Wow. Converted every potential assist. That's madness, Steph. That's fucking madness. I think this is a good spot for Steph's assists. I think this is a good spot for Steph's assist. I do think it's a good spot for his points, too, although 26 and a half feels like a lot. What's the market on this? 4.5. Okay. If it was crazy, I'd have said, let's go the other way. But no, that's probably fair. Anyone here? Opening night, I think. I obviously didn't play, but I was like, man, I might take Larnin's under. Thank God I didn't. Lord have mercy. Here, let's go this way. Marking in. It's actually a good spot for him, I think, outside of the Draymond matchup, actually. No, let's not go Markkanen. Sexton playing today? $25 in that first game. Not a big fan. Pistons plus 11. I don't know. 11 does actually. Like I said in the beginning, I think Cleveland's one of the top 5 teams. I think Pistons can be a play-in team. No, 11's not enough right now. This is at least going on the sheet. I think there's only 2 more games, y'all. Long ass episode. I'll get better. Let me get back into the swing of things. Little slow to start. Look at this shit. We got Curry and fucking Green already. Kind of like Buddy Hield's over. 9.5, 110 at Fliff. Let me see if Fliff is still there. Fliff does not have that line live anymore. Anyone actually seeing a Buddy Hield line? I seen Curry and Draymond went through shoot around. I assume that they'll play. Waiting on a Buddy Hield line. Anyone sees that open up at 9.5? Holler at me. I want it at 9.5. Yeah, if you see that 9.5, holler at your boy. Can I interest? No, I mean the rate was crazy. Also, like Curry over assists, Buddy Hield over threes, Curry over assists, not threes, points. Buddy Hield's over points, Curry's over assists. Not a fan of Podziemski. Markkanen, I'm not touching. I do think he has a difficult matchup. Kuminga sucked in the first game. I do think he'll get better. Wiggins did put up a 20 ball in 23 minutes. Man, that team is so deep. Another reason I don't want to really touch anything on overs for Golden State is how deep they are and how many minutes Kerr says he plans on running fucking everybody. All right, Phoenix, LA. Is this the last game on today's board? That one in Pelicans, Portland. All right. Let's get Pelicans, Portland out of the way so then I can go to my Lakers last. All right, let's lock in Ayton's rebounds over. Actually, no, I need a double-double. Let's everybody get on this. We're looking for an Ayton double or 10 and 10. I'm going to, is there anyone in here on 365 currently? Do I got a 365 guy on here? I'm going to go to DraftKings, then FanDuel, then Rivers, then ESPN Bet. If someone can get me a 365 line. Do. Yeah, let's try to get an 8 and double price, fellas. 8 and double. Minus 160? Fuck out of here. That's madness. DraftKings is probably going to be the spot. Because it's minus 180 just for the rebounds. Damn, that's the exact same as DraftKings. Oh, I don't want to lay a one. I'd rather lay the rebounds at that price. Worst case scenario, maybe we just run the rebounds. Man, I thought we were going to get some value here. It looks like we are absolutely not getting anything here. 10 plus. Yeah, 160 as well. All right, I'm going to go to ESPN. ESPN, you're my last hope. Do something for me. They used to be like one of the best last year to grab odds, off odds, but they realized they were fucking up, unfortunately for us. All right, with that being said, I've got one more place to check. With that being said, I think I'm going rebounds over 10.5, 110 DraftKings. Over 10.5, 110 DraftKings. Best line I'm looking. Last Hail Mary here. I'm at Rivers. Thought we were going to get the double, but does not look like it. Player specials. Yeah, 177 at Rivers. For the dub. 65. $145, but closed at DraftKings. Fanatics is the absolute last hope. I would love to put this out at a dub. Ayton points milestone. Nah, it's crazy. Rebounds. $145 at Fanatics if you build it. 145. I just moved to 150. They're in here spying on us. You played as PRs? Yeah, I'm trying to get cute with something like that. I think I might just go rebounds, though. I'm not seeing anything I really like. I might just go rebounds. Pelicans got no bigs, though. You laid a 140. I feel it. Oh, no, okay. You said you tried earlier. It was 140. Yeah. Yeah, I just tried to get cute and build one. Didn't work there. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it doesn't. PR, what is his PR? 27, 26. Wow. And this was with an actual fucking big man. I know if I take his fucking points and rebounds, he's going to have like 9 fucking points. I was all over his rebounds last game and didn't take it. It was a sweat, but he had 5 in the first quarter. That was head to head. Yeah, he had 5 in the first quarter. What's the spread on this one? This one should be fairly competitive. They're injured. 6-point favorites. Although they looked way better than I thought when they were injured in the first game with Zion out. Rebounds went stupid versus them last year. What were his rebound chances in this first game? 20 rebound chances. I need 11 of them. They've got no good bigs. Vucevic had 11 in the first game. What do I do? I'll be pissed if I don't play his rebounds and it hits, boys. They've got no centers. He had 20 attempts last game. He played 30 minutes. I think this game stays competitive. Actually, I'm really interested to see his minutes break down by quarter in this first game. Played 9 in the first, 7 in the second, 8 in the third, only 6 in the fourth. Not a huge fan of that. Probably didn't come in until 6 minutes left. Oh, this was Golden State. They were down by a boatload. I think this game stays more competitive. Yeah. I think I'm just going to have to run it. All right, I'm running it 110. Yep, 110 DraftKings. Lock it in. I'm going just rebounds, boys. I'm not paying that 140, 150 even. I'm locking this in for a half a unit. 0.5, half a unit. Do-do-do. All right, I know everybody doesn't know the NBA like some of us do, so I'm going to put the team. I'm going to remember Trailblazers. All right, anything else in this one before I get to the Lakers game? Scoot, 22 in that first one. Murray won't be there to guard him, so I assume it's... Well, I don't think Alvarado will start. If he does, that's a tough matchup. Lean over on Scoot. Zion hasn't played this year. It's going to be without DeJounte, but with the key guys from last year. Ingram and CJ. And I want nothing to do with this line. I want nothing to do with this line. This line could be interesting just because of how depleted they are. Or not even depleted, just how small they are. Okay, so Jeremy Grant still had a bunch of field goal attempts in that first game, 18 of them. I have no clue how this team's matching up. I have no clue how the Pelicans are matching up with Portland in this one. Let's see what lineups.com projects, but I mean, I don't fucking know. Messi on Ayton, Zion on Grant, Ingram on Kamara, whatever. McCollum on Simons, Alvarado on Scoot. Hey, buddy. Live on the sharp side. Still live. Yeah, I gotta wrap it up. Let me get to the Lakers game. All right, later. Fuck it. Yeah, let's just get to the Lakers game. We've been going live a minute now. Let's get out of here. Big slate early in the season takes me a little longer. D'Lo. We cashed this. We going back to this. Not yet, but if I get a book to bump to 16, look out for a D'Lo under. Look out for a D'Lo under if I get a book at 16. Damn, this bumped. There's still 24s, but now, okay, that's 125. Had my eye on this one earlier as well. Clear they want to play through him, right? I mean, anyone who watched the game. Don't be scared off LeBron yet. I mean, I'm not going to play him today either, but 35 minutes, 16 field goal attempts. They were in control of the game. He didn't necessarily have to take over. Don't get scared off LeBron yet. I'm not playing him today. I'm just saying he could be featured later in the season. Absolutely no value left on Davis. I like this at 24.5. It's 127 at one book, but I'm going to let that slide. So I lean over on Davis, liked it at 24.5. Going to just chill at it at the current price. Again, as I said, nothing here. We talked about this in the Discord this morning. This got, this was 23.5 opening night. Now it's bumped. Field goal attempts. He had 17 attempts, played 43 minutes. Keep in mind there was an overtime that he played all 5, so played about 38 minutes still. Wow, he's still playing. Yeah, but then when you add in still not bad. AD's PRs, I'll go back to him. I lean over on KD. Maybe I won't get Q tonight. You probably get a 20-20 parlay tonight with KD. PRs over 38.5. What the fuck is this about? This was awful. You think they're winning? Well, you're right. We could have added Matherin to the Aiton, but I already locked that in half a unit. I'm good for a point. I'm good for a low 50 on it. No opinion on Davis for real, and I'm the ultimate Lakers fan, so no opinion there. I do like Booker's under on some Laker fan shit, though. Do like Booker's under. All right, that's it. That's all I'm going to have for today. I am going to call it. We're an hour and 45 into this thing, and I've got to get NFL sheets out to y'all today. So everything that I have, I'm going to read off. Parlays will be coming out. I had 2 opening night, and then I built a lotto yesterday. Man, we almost cashed a plus 1170 yesterday. 1160, I'm sorry. 2 Luka assists away. But that's all right. We'll get one of those. I'm telling you, we're close. Today's full card is as follows. Scotty Barnes under 23.5 points. Okay, here we go. Today's full card is as follows. Scotty Barnes under 23.5 points. We got Cade Cunningham under 25.5 points. Clint Capella under 11.5 points. Donovan Mitchell over 24.5 points. Tyreek Maxey under 6.5 assists. Jalen Duren 10 plus points, 10 plus rebounds. Jalen Green under 5.5 rebounds. DeAndre Ayton over 10.5 rebounds. That one is for a half a unit. All right, that's all I got. Long ass episode. Appreciate y'all that stayed tuned in. We'll be back tomorrow. We've got a huge slate. Oh, actually, you know what? No stream tomorrow. I'm going to be flying around and stuff. We'll be back on most likely Tuesday. We'll be back on Tuesday. Best of luck tonight. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. I'll catch y'all Tuesday.